Good afternoon. I'm Lieutenant Mike Norman. I'm the Public Information Officer for the Cleveland Division of Fire, and it is my honor, privilege, and pleasure to act as a Master of Ceremonies for today's graduation ceremony. We welcome our honored speakers, who will be introduced shortly. We are also joined Everyone, please rise for the entrance of the cadets. Uniformed personnel, please cover.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please remain standing for the invocation.
Almighty God, we give you thanks for the blessings that you give us. We give thanks for the hard work and accomplishments of the cadets. And we give thanks for all of those who have helped to make this day possible for them, those who have supported them, not only with encouragement and good thoughts, but also with prayers. We ask all this in your holy name.
Thank you, Father Brown. Everyone, please take your seats. I want to welcome our honored speakers who will be introduced shortly. We are also joined by members of the Executive Board of the Association of Cleveland Firefighters, IAFF Local 93, the Cleveland Vanguards, representatives from the Blue Coats Organization and the Western Reserve Fire Museum and Education Center, elected officials and dignitaries including Cuyahoga County Common Pleas Judge David T. Mattia, members of our public safety partners, Cleveland Police, Cleveland EMS, and of course, all active and retired Cleveland firefighters. I'm going to thank retired Cleveland Detective Jim Kiefer for singing of the national anthem, and I want to thank the Honor Guard for their presence today. As a special note, I want to recognize that Sean Andrews, who's a 32-year veteran, a fourth-generation Cleveland firefighter, a 32-year veteran of the Honor Guard, is performing his last ceremony today, so we thank Sean Firefighter Andrews for his service. I want to thank the Cleveland Firefighters Pipe and Drum Band for providing today's piper. He was right on time. They do a great job representing the Cleveland Division of Fire. Our first speaker is no stranger to public service. He was first elected to Cleveland City Council in 1989 and became council president in 2001. He was elected as Cleveland's 56th mayor in 2005 and re-elected to his 4th term in 2017, making him Cleveland's longest-serving mayor. Under his leadership, dedication, and foresight, our city has experienced stability, improvement, and growth. It is my honor to introduce the Honorable Mayor Frank G. Jackson.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you. Appreciate it. You know, I want to welcome everyone to the 34th Fire Training Academy. The chief just mentioned to me that even though there's only 34 fire training academies, the division has been in existence for 155 years, which means there was other training going on before the division took on the academy training. So again, welcome. I want to congratulate all of the cadets. I know you put in a lot of hard work in order to get here. Fire cadets, just like police and EMS, go through a rigorous training, and I know that you did it. You're up to the task. I also want to thank you. I want to thank you for your willingness to serve. I always say that public service is an honorable profession, but it's not made for everyone. Everyone cannot do what you do. Everyone cannot be a public servant. But those who do it and do it well have the greatest opportunity to impact the lives of individuals, families, and communities. And that's where you are at this point in time. So,
Thank you, Mayor Jackson. If you'll kindly remain at the podium, it's time for you to administer the oath of office. Will the fire cadets please stand?
if you could raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear. That I will support the Constitution of the United States. The Constitution and laws of the state of Ohio. The charter and ordinances of the city of Cleveland. Obey the rules, regulations, and orders of the Division of Fire of the city of Cleveland. And discharge the duties of firefighter to the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations.
Firefighters, please be seated. Our next speaker rose through the ranks of the Cleveland Division of Police, becoming the Chief of Police in 2005. He has served as the Director of Public Safety since 2014. It's my honor to introduce Safety Director Michael Mcgrath.
Thank you. Well, let me be the first to congratulate the new firefighters from the Department of Public Safety. Congratulations and welcome to the public safety family. It's great to have you on board. I'm going to elaborate on a few comments I made this morning over at the Fire Academy, so bear with me, but I think it's really important and it means a lot to me to be here today. So I just want to share some of my thoughts with the new firefighters and also with their family and friends. The process of becoming a Cleveland firefighter is very demanding. It takes time and fortitude to succeed. Each of you should be very proud of your accomplishments. Your family and friends should also be very proud of each of you and what you have accomplished. And I would like to thank them for their support over the past year and look forward to your support in the future. I've been in this position about 4 years, going on 5 years, and I've made comments to this particular type of cadet graduation from the Division of Fire. And I always quote this fire chief from years ago from the New York Fire Department. I don't know why, but it just kind of, I read it once and it kind of stays with me. But this is a quote from, the gentleman's name was Chief Edward F. Crocker of the New York Fire Department. And he made this comment in 1908. And Chief Crocker stated that firefighting is a hazardous occupation. It is dangerous on the face of it, tackling a burning building. The risks are plain. Consequently, when a man or woman becomes a firefighter, their act of bravery has already been accomplished. And I think what the chief meant by this is firefighting is a profession that is very rewarding, but it is also very dangerous. And at any time during your tour of duty, you may have to put your well-being on the line for someone in our community. You also have to deal with not just the hell of fire, but with the threat of weapons that we cannot comprehend, either chemical or biological, in the hands of some fanatical that would do things that we also cannot apprehend. It is very important for this city and the nation to be prepared with these situations. God forbid they should ever occur. And you are the first responders. You are the first line of defense. Pretty awesome responsibility. You also have to respond to violence, to tragedy, to so many situations that affect all human beings. And how you deal with these situations could very well impact that person and their families for the rest of their lives. There again, pretty big responsibility, gentlemen and ladies. But it is for this reason that family members and friends in the audience today are happy with your accomplishments, your success in your chosen career. But I believe you're also pretty apprehensive concerning your safety. I know they are. And I'd like to assure them that you are well prepared. The Cleveland Division of Fire Training Academy is the best of the best, and I'd like to acknowledge Chief Koval and his training staff for their continued pursuit of excellence. And I would be remiss, and I'll say this twice, I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the other 700+ Cleveland firefighters that you will be working with in the field. They are true professionals and committed to serving this community. As new firefighters, you also have an extraordinary challenge. When you took the office today, like it or not, you became a hero to your family and the community. And that standard and tradition has already been established. Hundreds of firefighters have sat where you are sitting today, so you owe it to them and their families to put forth your best efforts. And with that said, and in closing, once again, on behalf of the Department of Public Safety, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you and thank your family and friends for their support over the past year. Thank you.
Thank you, Director Mcgrath. Our next speaker sits in this chair most Monday nights. He has been the councilman in Cleveland's Ward 13, which includes the Old Brooklyn neighborhood, since 2005, and has served as council president since 2013. It's my honor to introduce Cleveland City Council President Kevin J. Kelly.
Thank you, Mike. Congratulations to you and your families. And on behalf of myself and my 16 colleagues on Cleveland City Council, I want to say welcome. Councilman Marty Kane is here, and I don't know who else has joined us today, but thank you. Like the director said, I've done these remarks before, and I'm happy to stand here today to say congratulations, gentlemen and lady. To having a woman firefighter join us for the first time in how many years, Director? 30 years is a remarkable accomplishment. I want to thank the chief and I want to thank the training staff. That is a significant step for the Division of Fire, and we're going to continue to move forward. So I too want to welcome you to the Cleveland family. And the word family is kind of an overused analogy. I assume most of you have had jobs before this, and quite frankly, every job you go to, they say, welcome to our family. And it's just kind of one of those things employers say. But the Division of Fire is different. In the Division of Fire, this really is a family. And I don't just say that, I look at the numbers. Most of you, the overwhelming majority of people who join Cleveland's Division of Fire will retire from the Cleveland Division of Fire. You will be with the people that you came in this class. You will always remember your classmates as you go forward, as you're promoted through the ranks. This will be your family. This will be the people that you're spending 24 hours with, whether you like it or not. So when you join a new job, when you join a new company and people say family, 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 really, this is it. This is legit. And, many of you are from generations of firefighting families. So for all of the jobs that use that term family, for the Division of Fire, you really are joining a unique family. And we are very cognizant that, this isn't just a job. This is a career. And you were selected for a reason. There's a competition for your job. You didn't just fill out an application. You were chosen to do this job. And we hope that you will really accept that responsibility. We know you will, and really make this city proud. And in doing so, you are going to have a career of impact. The mayor talked about public service and not how everybody is called to do public service. You were, and you answered the call. And you will help many people during your career. And you'll get to a point where, because it is your career, your job, you might not remember everybody that you helped, but I assure you that the people that you helped will remember you. Some of the veterans have heard my story before, but I just want to tell you because it's my experience with Division of Fire, and it's real. Well, you hear about the big ticket items, the fires, the rescues, all that. It's the day-to-day things that you do to keep the community safe. I was in a car accident on the highway, and it was a stormy night. It was terrible out. It was like a series of boom, 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 pile-up type of thing, and it was. Kids were crying. It was terrible. And then when that fire truck pulled up, all of a sudden it was like, it was the moment of my life that I'll always remember with the Division of Fire. And when you think about who you impact, I don't remember their names, but they probably don't remember me, but I remember each of their faces and I remember when they got there. And those are the things that you will do every day to make this community safe, to make this community strong, and to have a career that impacts people's lives. And I want to thank you for answering the call.
Thank you, Council President Kelly. Our final speaker has risen through the ranks of the Cleveland Division of Fire during his 30-year career and has served as Cleveland's first Hispanic chief of the division since his appointment in 2015. I'm honored to introduce Cleveland Fire Chief Angelo Koval.
Good afternoon. This is a great day. Smile, it's your day. Relax, enjoy. I'm honored and blessed to lead the Cleveland Division of Fire. I'm Fire Chief Angelo Koval. I want to thank everyone in attendance today, mainly our Honorable Mayor Frank G. Jackson, City Council President Kevin Kelly, Public Safety Director Michael Mcgrath, Police Chief Calvin Williams, Commissioner Nicole Carlton, my command staff, our civilians, our team, Chrissy, Sherry, and any other elected officials. Councilman Kane, thank you for all you do. Thank you, everybody, for all you do, because it is truly a team. Thank you for welcoming the newest graduates of the Cleveland Fire Training Academy as they join us in serving the city of Cleveland. I want to thank the family and friends in attendance today who loved and supported these cadets through their many months of studying, training, and testing. I will now ask the members of the 34th class to stand. Please turn around and recognize who helped you reach this point with a round of applause for your family and friends in attendance today. Thank you. Please be seated. For our newest firefighters, today is a day of accomplishment, a day to reflect on all you have learned. You have proven yourself during your time in the academy. Your efforts, combined with the leadership of Chief Schlomer, our Director of Training, and his dedicated staff, have prepared you to take the next step in your careers. Firefighting requires teamwork, and we are excited to have you on our team, the Cleveland Division of Fire. Always remember what you have gone through to earn the right to be a Cleveland firefighter. Wear the uniform with pride, fulfilling the oath you took today to serve on the best fire department in the country. We are respected and supported by the community we serve. Never take that for granted. That respect and support is earned every day. I'm excited to see what this class will bring to the Cleveland Division of Fire. You will be judged by your willingness to listen and learn, your bravery and skills on scene, and above all, your professionalism. You will work with some of the best firefighters in the country. I encourage you to identify good role models and emulate their example. No 2 days will be the same, but every day offers an opportunity to become a better firefighter. Seize that opportunity. Congratulations, graduates. I wish you long, safe, and rewarding careers. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Cavillo. At this time, I'll ask those seated at the dais to please form a receiving line so we can begin the presentation of certificates. Firefighter John F. Broderick. Firefighter Gustavo Calderon Angus. Firefighter Jason E. Davenport. Firefighter Douglas R. Gaynor. Firefighter John R. Gibbons. Firefighter Alexander W. Jones. Firefighter Christopher M. Joes. Firefighter David W. Kemmer. Firefighter Devin A. Kernia. Firefighter Brian G. Coney. Firefighter Justin A. Leon. Firefighter Christopher S. McNall. Firefighter Lauren M. Phillips. Firefighter Robert M. Porter. Firefighter Ryan C. Rusnak. Firefighter Scott J. Stewart. Firefighter Kyle J. Webster. Firefighter Lucas A. Wright. Firefighter Anthony M. Yashanin. Congratulations to our newest Cleveland firefighters. We will now have the individual awards presented by Director of Training, Battalion Chief Thomas Schlomer.
Thank you. The first award that I am privileged to present is the William L. Walker Award. I'd like to tell you a little bit about William Walker. He was born and raised in the city of Cleveland from very humble beginnings in the central neighborhood. He worked really hard and he earned a spot on the Cleveland Fire Department. And then he worked his way up the ranks to lieutenant. He faced a lot of adversity in his life. He worked really hard. He was very compassionate to the citizens and everybody that he came in contact with. Friendly all the time, happy all the time, even in the face of adversity. This award is for him because to honor him, to honor his positive attitude and all the positive attributes that he brought to the Division of Fire, So the Fire Training Academy staff selects one cadet that most exemplifies those those attributes that William Walker presented. So it's my honor to present this award, the William L. Walker Award, to Douglas Gaynor. The next award that I am honored to proceed to give is the Academic Award. And I have to tell you about this. We put these cadets through 2 textbooks that are that thick in the span of 18 weeks. They have to study very, very hard. The tests are very rigorous. It takes a lot of dedication. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes some level of intelligence, all of which these people have. The top 5 people in grade point average, less than 2 points separated them. So the cadet that worked the hardest, that came out on top, the highest grade point average, above 98% on all tests and work, John R. Gibbons. The next award that I'm honored to give is the Physical Training Award. We teach these cadets for 18 weeks all the different skills that they're going to need to be a firefighter, from ladders to hose handling, all of the things that you can think of that a firefighter would do. And then on the very last day, actually it was Tuesday of this week, we make them do it all at once, one after the other. It takes the average cadet 8 to 10 minutes, some of them a little bit more, to get all these things done. It's very rigorous. Physically, it's very demanding. And the person who did it the fastest this class, Christopher S. McNall. I'd like to have Assistant Chief Brent R. Collins come up here, please. The final award is for the top cadet of the class as chosen by the FTA staff, and Chief Collins will talk a little bit about that.
Thank you, Chief Schlummer. I'd like to congratulate all of you and also the staff of the Academy for a great job. I used to be the chief of the Academy from 93 to 96, so I know it takes the hard work to get to this point. When the cadets first came into the Academy, I talked to all of them about blue coats. Now what I'd like to do is talk to the family about blue coats. Blue coats was started in 1955 by some Cleveland businessmen that decided that they need to take care of police and firefighters killed in the line of duty. Prior to that, all they did was pass out the hat around the station, around the precinct, and the widow got the money. Since 1955, Blue Coats has helped 102 families with support of $7 million. What we do is, Blue Coats come in and we basically take the place of the father or the mother and we take care of mortgage expenses, expenses that they have, and also educational expenses. We have a $3 million fund that pays for parochial education, high school education, and also assists with college education. So we are with you the whole time. And the person who is the leader of our Blue Coats organization and executive director, I'd like to give a round of applause to, is Chuck Lobello, who's over to my left. Thank you, Chuck. So a testament to what Blue Coats is about. We still help a widow who's 1966. I know the lady. She's a great lady. Her husband was killed in 1966. We are still helping her to this day. So I can assure you this, that you will never be alone, and Blue Coats will always be there for your entire life. So with that, I have the, Chief, you have the award for Kyle Webster. Congratulations, Kyle.